Hello, if we don't know each other yet, I'm Nikki, and I've spent the last 10 years working with organisations like Accenture, Goldman Sachs, Great Ormond Street Hospital, Google, Red Bull, and the British Council, helping individuals in those organisations feel better, helping them get relief from mental distress like anxiety, PTSD, depression, and at the same time helping those individuals access greater levels of confidence, creativity, innovation, collaboration and productivity. It's been a very rewarding 10 years. But sadly, I've also met a lot of leaders who felt very overwhelmed at a number of things. Firstly, the responsibility that they have to look after the well-being of their people. So that's something that's really grown and come to the fore in the last decade. We've also seen a big explosion in the wellbeing industry over that same time. So the choices available are huge, which is wonderful for quality and innovation, but overwhelming if you're the person responsible for choosing what to bring in. And with the explosion of that wellbeing industry, we've also been sold the idea that wellbeing is this external thing we have to put in to us. We have to put it into the people that work with us, which I'd argue is not true. But nevertheless, that's the prevailing wisdom. And then, of course, the pandemic's really exacerbated all of this. It's exacerbated the depth of the problem that businesses feel they're solving, and it's exacerbated the budgets available to solve that problem. So we're trying to do more with less in lots of ways. But I've come to see that this is really much simpler than we've been looking at it. It's really much simpler than these overwhelmed business and HR leaders believe. And if you're one of those people, then this is for you. So I've come to see that the exact same thing that creates worry, anxiety and problems also creates ideas, curiosity, solutions. And it's our power to think. And our power to think exists in all of us. It exists in our own minds. It's not something that somebody else puts into us. It's something that we each, wherever we are in the world, whoever we are in the world, no matter our gender, our age, anything, we all have it. But you see, if we're misusing that incredibly creative human power to think, if we're misusing it and we are innocently creating an experience of distress, of our circumstances, of the relationships around us, of the pressure we feel, then it doesn't really matter what downstream solutions you offer your people. They just won't be a drop in the ocean. If you and your people begin to understand the upstream mechanism of the power to think that exists in all of our minds, if we can understand that upstream mechanism, we can solve well-being, we can solve creativity, we can solve relationships, we can solve mental health. And we can do it more efficiently, much more enjoyably, and much more sustainably and regeneratively. So it has the potential to be a genuinely renewing, regenerating process.